Yokoso and välkommen. We're here. Yeah, I've been like moving and grooving, and I don't have tuna, but I'd like to get tuna. And I thought, what a better time to try and get tuna than right now. That's really all there is to that story. I just woke up like 3 days ago and was like, I wish Tuna was here to see this. So now we're trying to get tuna salad. Well, that's it. I also need more sabers for the class score. So it's not just like craziness, it's also a bit of evil. That song wasn't that good. Sparkle, sparkle. Nope. Kiyohime. Lubu. Sparkle, sparkle. Kaisar. I had some beans and rice a bit ago, and I can feel I'm tearing my guts up right now. Geronimo. Stamps, glue, and oatmeal. Remember when SpongeBob was trying to... I didn't have that. Was trying to get to work, and he just kept... Oh no, he's trying to get it ready for picture day, and he just kept getting hit with stuff and making him dirty. You had no internet for 2 hours? Yeah, dog, you really need to invest those 900 smeckaroos into getting yourself that store link internet or whatever it's called. But also hi, Zadaku-san, and also yeah, my job has the same internet as you, because I couldn't go to. So today was supposed to be my first day at work, like 2 hours ago, and they said the internet went out, and they're like, yeah, just come back on Wednesday, and I was just like, oh okay. So yeah, yeah, they have the same internet as you. In Iron Valley at 39. Hi. Gamba? Mobile internet? No, they just have really bad internet. Teehee. They have, I guess, Comcast, is what they said, but I don't think it's called Comcast anymore. Isn't it called Xfinity now? I don't remember, but yeah, that's who they have, but they had said that they have to call them and that I can't start working because of that. Who's this? Kentucky! That's not tuna. Listen, I'm here for tuna, like. I came here for one specific reason. I want tuna.
Oh, よろしくな。悪いがしばらく世話に。
So loud, oh my goodness. Who turned the volume all the way up? Please! Jeez, why'd you guys do that? Why'd you turn the volume all the way up? Why'd you do that to me? You just don't like me? Morb. 20 tickets. You threw them, attempting to purchase in-game PNG ability to play with me. That's crazy. You need an MP2? I think you need to go and cut your toenails. I have Morbius, as you like to call him. I have them in P2, or maybe even in P3 on JP. It was not by choice though. They just keep showing up. And it's like, bro, like I'm not asking for you. Is this Geronimo again? Oh, thank goodness. But yeah, they just kind of keep showing up uninvited. And it's like, bro, get a bag and stop worrying about what I'm doing. But bro keeps worrying about what I'm doing. Get away from Kiyohime Gaming? Okay, bro, this was worth it. Oh yeah, you have about, you said 1, 2, 3 quarts, but I bet you don't have indigestion right now, so not listening. Lancelot spook. If that happens, it would be like the second time you've heard me actually scream on stream. Watching Severance? What's that? That one movie, Deliverance. Oh, that's what you're talking about, right? That movie Deliverance that I told you about. The one where those guys go on that one whitewater rafting or whatever it's called, and they have that horrible trip. That's what you're clearly talking about, right? That's a good movie. Kinda crazy though, huh? And there's that one scene where the guy, where with the sexual violence, and he gets on the one guy's back and he's like, squeal like a pig for me, and then he, you know, forces himself on that guy, and then yeah, no, they get into the accident, the guy loses his leg, and then they kill the hillbillies, and then like, yeah, it's a crazy movie. I'm glad you finally decided to watch it. We talked about it that one time that we were watching that no, we were playing Elden Ring, and I was telling you about the movie, and then you were like, oh, I'll check it out. Because I brought up how it's called, I think, Hektisk Picnic in Norwegian, which just literally means hectic picnic. But yeah, it's definitely a good movie. I'm glad you were checking it out. I'm sorry your internet went out while you were watching that movie. It's a good one, though. It's a good one. I think. You know, actually, I can't even say it's a good movie. I mean, like, objectively speaking, sure, it's a good movie, but, like, I can't say it's really, you know, I don't know. Hey, let's see. You know, I don't know, though. Like, it's objectively a good movie, and it's like one of those movies that ugly, smelly people who like films will tell you should watch it, but, like, I don't know. Like, it's not bad. But I feel like you should probably watch something like Yudu Yuri Sanhai. You'll get more enjoyment watching Kill Me Baby. And you're still waiting for Drake's new album to drop? Well, you might have to keep waiting for a while. Lancelot Spook win. I've only ever gotten one Lancelot Spook. Out of the 8 years I've been playing... Okay. So let's take a step back. If we're gonna count my initial encounter with Lancelot, it was me rolling him 4 times on a banner he wasn't even on. You know what I mean? Then that was the only time I've ever been really spooked by Lancelot, and it was 4 times almost directly in a row. The only other time was that I was doing one of those guaranteed summons, the Gesur as I call them, and Lancelot appeared on that. That's the only time I've ever rolled Lancelot where it wasn't a banner. It's been 2 years. Yeah, time doesn't rest for you and time doesn't rest for me. Despite my unyielding devotion towards Lancelot, Lancelot really doesn't present himself to me. What about Zerkalot? No, they show up. I get them fairly often. Like, I've gotten them on JP a couple of times, just living life, and even on NA. Like, I had never tried to go for Lancelot of the Berserker variety on NA, but I had him in P4 until recently when he had that raid up with Jalter or whatever, and then I got him in P5. But yeah, he shows up pretty often. Here's his NP1. Yeah, that's what we call pain and suffering. Although, if it makes you feel any better, mine was NP1 on JP until I got that second copy when I was rolling for Arthur. That's actually a clip. You can view it. You can see that time that I got spooked trying to roll for Arthur and I got Lancelot and then Arthur in the same summon. That's a clip on twitch.tv. You can view it. You, the viewer, can pretend like you were there. I thought you put Gatori at first, and I was like, well, I don't think so, but... And then I read it a bit closer, and I was like, oh, yeah, I guess that makes more sense. I got a message on Steam. Get out of here, Jing K. With you, I do not want to play. I sent someone a friend request on JP recently who had level 120 Jing K. I don't know if they added me back. This guy kind of looks like that one guy from Black Butler. That one Duke character who looks exactly like this. The one who fell in love with Shieru in the beginning when Shieru dressed up as a girl, and they made the joke that he likes him young, and they translated it as he has Catholic tastes, which I thought was really funny. Yeah, he's got Catholic tastes. So then they had Shieru dressed up as a girl, and then it turned out that he was kidnapping women, and I don't think... No, it was women. It was women, and then he would sell them to people, and they were not selling them into, like, slavery, as in, like, sex slavery or anything like that. They were just selling them for body parts. Like, they were like, I'll buy that right eye. Things like that. What was that guy's name? Hang on. Okay, it didn't easily come up. Oh well. He's in a lot of episodes. His name's just escaping me right now. He was in the Atlantic movie, and it's funny because it's kind of posed up like he's a big mastermind, and he has this machine, and he tries to turn it on and nothing happens. And then they're like, well, why didn't it work? And he's like, wait, you think I built this? He's like, no, how would I have built something like this? He's like, I just found it. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I want to kill this man so bad. But it was so there were zombies in that movie. They were the big villain, and there was a machine that could control the zombies. And it was kind of posed up for a while in the movie that he was the mastermind behind it. So then when he brought out the machine, they're all like, we could kill him now. I'm like, no, we have to wait and see if he can actually use the machine. And then, he tries to do it and it doesn't even turn on. And then they ask him why it doesn't work. And that's why he's all like, dude, I don't know. Like, do you think I made this? He's like, how would I have made something like this? And then he just kind of like leaves. Definitely one of my favorite scenes in that movie. Where's Tuna? Tuna! Where be you? Kiyohime? Hey, a kaleidoscope! That's pretty cool, actually. Well, I have, I think, 6 or 5? I don't know. Well, now I can max limit break 1, because that's what I've been waiting for, was for me to roll 1 more, and then I was going to max limit break it. You have 2 MLB. Well, I bet you can't count to 3. So, I don't want to hear it. I can't believe this is going so bad. Mephistopheles! I can't believe this is going so good. There was someone in the stream one time who, like, hadn't gotten any copies of Mephistopheles. I don't remember how it came up, but we were talking about something, and they're like, yeah, I've just never gotten that servant. And it was like, that doesn't even make sense. How? And then they're just like, I don't know. And then we beat them to death, and they never came back because they were beaten to death. Jekyll. True story. That really happened. Keekle. Dr. Jekyll. Well, if it's supposed to be pronounced Jekyll, why isn't Hyde pronounced in a funny way? That's lame. If the author insisted that the pronunciation's supposed to be Jekyll, why wasn't it like Heidi or something? Like, nah, bro, it's just spelled like it could be Jekyll. It's actually supposed to be Jekyll. And then everyone's like, anyway, then why is it Hyde? Okay. If you're gonna have one word that's pronounced differently than the public says, and this one should be pronounced differently too. You can't have, one or the other. You gotta do both. They were then beat to death. By me. I did it. I killed Robert Louis Stevenson for their inability to make 2 funny pronunciations. NP3 Tristan. Alright, see. So you'll post yourself a couple of images in the chat in the server of like some stuff where you're like, yeah man, look, I got Kiyohime from skill level 5 to 6, but you won't post MP3 Tristan. I think your priorities are kind of messed up. I think you should think about your actions and feel bad. See, that's actually real. NP3 Tristan. Listen, I don't even have a North Face clothing right now. I would pay someone like, I don't know, a bowl of mashed potatoes for NP3 Tristan. On NA, I just can't seem to roll Tristan on NA. On JP, that's a different story, but on NA, bro has just been an enigma for me my entire career. Like, might as well just not even exist. Like, I've tried rolling for him several times, actually, and bro is just not real. Who's this? What? You're not even on radar.
エルキル、君の呼び声で起動した。どうか自在に、無慈悲に使ってほしいな、マスター。
Yeah, Tuna is rarer than a 5-star, dog. We've rolled 2 and not even one Tuna. I'm livid. I'm in shock right now. Someone go get an EpiPen. I'm going into anaphylactic shock. I always thought Enkidu was story locked, but boy was I wrong. Bro. What is this? Is this some type of fake beard? Like, what's going on? Man, I'm gonna go to the mall, Santa, and I'm gonna tell them that clearly the sky is blue. Give him to you. Yeah, well, you have to catch me first there, Sandy Cheeks, because I don't care about Texas. And there's no matter of beating up that you can do to me that's going to change my mind. Sparkle, sparkle. Oh. DJ Khaled streaming. Yes. Suffering from success. Is this Tuna? Don't do it. Kiyohime Lubu. Man, do I look like a Ronnie created character? No one answer that. Oh, that was the last song. Oh, hey. I get that CE in troves on this server. I can't roll one to save my life on JP, but on this server, I get them all the time, dog. Please. Boo. Well, that's just a good meal. I kind of really hate songs that start with a long bit of silence like this. There's the music. About 40 seconds before the song starts. That's disgusting. Actually ghoulish. If this isn't Tuna, I'm gonna be really upset, like real world upset. Tuna, is that you, honey? Finally. Finally, guys, Tuna Gaming. What else needs to be said?
Saber, Watanabe-no-Tsuna. 特に言うことはない。鬼や魔性を切りたいのなら俺が適任だろう。人を切るのは少し苦手だがそこは勘弁してほしい。
Coconut Head? You mean that guy from Ned's Declassified? NP to him? Maybe if you donate money to make a roll, because he sure doesn't like me. This is insane. I can't believe it was this hard to roll Tuna. Like, I rolled him pretty quickly and easily on JP, and not even because I wanted him either. He just kind of appeared one day, and it's like, well, I guess we have Tuna now. So, like, you know, I have a ton of Saint Quartz. I know that, like, you're from up north, so I guess numbers just don't work the same for you. But, like, last I checked, I have about 9 quartz. Like, you see that? Like, that's 9. I can't even do a single roll right now. Like, I have 9 quartz. I don't know where you're getting this information from. Time to level up Coconut Head and Enkidu and Kintoki and anyone else not mentioned by name. Let's see here. Yep, this looks like one whole Kintoki to me. Kenjamin Toki. Golden time. Well, I guess that's pretty cool. Oh boy, Tuna. In P5 Kintoki. Honestly, I feel like if I didn't roll Tuna right when I did there, I probably would have gotten him in P5. It was turning into one of those Lancer Artoria moments. Remember that? Remember my experience at Lancer Artoria? How I got like 1 copy of Lancelot and 5 copies of her and 5 copies of Saber Alter and 4 copies of Gawain. That was terrible. And Mordred and Jack the Ripper. And I got all those servants and just 1 copy of Lancelot, and it was like, dang dog, this sucks. I was too late. Sweeten's disciple. Here you go, Tuna. I don't like this form. He looks like a bird. Like he has like 1 feather on the top of his head. Like the Roadrunner from Roadrunner. Kami no iro ga kawatta.
鬼切りやすなの影響だろう。強くなったかもしれないが、大したことではない。人間なんてそれほど簡単に強くはなれないからな。日々を修行に明け暮れるしかない。
I like this guy. I'm not a big fan of him when he becomes an e-boy with his red hair, but I'm a big fan of him when he is a coconut head created character. Yay. Yeah, I was going for a walk earlier, and I was just like so this was after I found that I didn't have to go to work, so I was like, okay, cool, I guess I'll go for a walk. So I did that, and I was just kind of like enjoying life, and then I burped and threw up in my mouth, and I was like, oh, gross. Now see, it was especially gross, because it tasted like what I imagined battery acid to taste like, honestly. It was just like the most foul stomach concoction ever. And I was like, well, what have I eaten? And the answer to that was just some yogurt. And the worst part is, this has been something that's been happening, like, relatively often lately. So I'm thinking that yogurt's been killing my guts. Which sucks, 'cause I'm quite a big yogurt head, if I do say so myself. I know you wanted to hear that story, so I told it to you.
そこにいるな、我が主。見ていてほしい。俺の全力の一投を。この一撃に全てを託し、俺は鬼を、魔性を殺し続ける。血生臭いことしかできない俺で申し訳ないが、もう少しだけ共にあることを許してくれ。
Yay, 3 quarts. It was a gold spin as well. Who were you going for again? And you said you were going for Morbius, right? And instead you got a superior servant. This song's called LED. That's hilarious. That's a light bulb. A Balabon Sith. She do be smelling bad, can't lie. My boss keeps calling my phone, which is understandable because they have to tell me stuff. But I've memorized their number to where if I see it, I can immediately tell it's them. And I should actually add it to my phone so that it pops up in case, like, one day I'm, I don't know, dying and don't remember. But, like, I don't know, I think it's a lot more fun where I have to figure it out. I have to think for a second, well, who the heck is this? And then I'm like, oh, that's my boss. Girl boss Tristan. Yes. Triple G Tristan. Girl boss gatekeep gaslight. I guess she did do all of that except for the gaslighting part. I don't remember that. But she sure did all the rest of that. Remember when you have to fight her at like the fashion hall part in like Lost Belt 6? One of the fights. Sure it was one of the fights ever. Or was it like the auction hall? Whatever it was, you know, and you had to like fight her and then it's all like, oh my goodness, she's got all these curses. It smells so bad. That was just gatekeeping. And her just kind of being a terrible, evil, smelly person. That's just girl boss. But gaslighting, I don't know. That part, I can't remember her doing anything like that. But the rest of that, she's got it down pat. She wrote the book on that one. Like, she was there when they were scribing it into the holy text. She was there. Like, they asked for her opinion on if they were depicting the tenets of GGG. Except for one of them, because, you know, like, again, I can't think of an example of the time she did the third one. But, you know, truly one of the high authorities on that subject.
Level up とは違うんだね。バージョンアップというやつかな。
I tried rolling for Enkidu when they first were added to NA and had zero success. And just look at how times have changed. Am I right or am I right? Success. What is this song? This is still that LED song. I can't say I like it. This one's called Grimoire. I was at an incredible deficit for chains because Napoleon ate them all. But I'm glad to see that, like, past that arc. Choo choo choo. Bro thinks he's Ringo from Toho. I kind of don't think I like this album. continues to listen. I miss when I used to consume the herbal substance that dilutes your mind, and I used to be leveling servants up one ember at a time. You remember those days. You were there for them. That was something else. That was actual celery gaming. Nowadays, all this other gaming is just a farce. Quality of my clay is increased. Bro is no longer made of Play-Doh. They're now carpenter's putty. Lately, it's been feeling like anytime I eat something, I need to take a nap afterwards. And I really feel like I want to take a nap like so bad right now. But that'll be like the second nap I've taken today. Like, I am too much of a sleepy goose. There's a silly goose, but I'm like more of a, I want to say more like a sleepy pheasant. And you know what? I don't want to be a sleepy pheasant. I have a life I want to somewhat live. I want to watch Black Butler. I don't want to take another nap. That happened earlier. So this morning, when I thought I had to go to work today, I was like, well, let me watch an episode, or let me watch the second Black Butler movie. So, you know, I'll have that taken care of. And it was the Atlantic movie. I guess it's really the first movie, because the other one was just like 2 hour-long episodes. So I guess you could call it the one actual full-length movie. And yeah, so I was watching it and I got about an hour in and I was like, this is a really cool movie. And then I was like, too bad I need to stop it and take a nap. Like, I was actually really invested, but I had to pause it and go take a nap. And you laugh if you are laughing, but it's gonna happen to you guys. One day you're gonna be as old as I am. Staying awake will just be a challenge. It's true, like, it's not a joke. You just get so tired, and then it's hard to finish eating all your food. Everything just feels like, despite portions getting smaller, you can't keep up, and it's like, man, I'm just so tired and old and hungry. But whenever I eat, I can have like 3 bites before I feel, oh, I'm so stuffed. And then that one thing that Professor Farnsworth said in that one episode, when he had said, oh, that boiled carrot was too spicy for me. You know, that happens to you. You think, oh yeah, spicy food, I like spicy food. But your body sure stops liking it when you get older. You think, oh yeah, man, I'll just have the medium spice level. And then you're driving home and you think, I gotta pull over. Not because you gotta like throw up or something, but just because you want to lay down because your stomach hurts. I just want to lay down for a second. Like, for example, when I went on that one trip to that one Lego store in that city about an hour away with my younger brother, and we were about to start driving home, and I was telling him, I was like, yeah, it's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it home. Like, we might have to pull over and I take a nap. And then bro was like, if you do that, I was like, I'm going to be so mad, because what am I supposed to do while you're sleeping in the car? And I'm like, I don't know, watch me sleep. Like, I'm sorry, bro. It's like, it's either we take a nap here or we're going to be taking naps in the dirt. But it's okay, because I somehow prevailed and didn't have to take a nap. But that's not the moral of the story. The moral of the story is getting old isn't fun. The next moral of this story was there even a song on this album that I liked? Okay, that one was cool, but what about this one? This one was like okay. Like, at best, it was okay. What about this one? What does this mean? It's like Aka no Hana Kyo? No. That's like Higashi, isn't it? Yeah, so what is that? Like red eastern flower? Or like flower east? But it's like not like Akai, like that one like Aka. It's like the one that's like Kurenai. They can also be read as like Aka. Like what is that? Yeah, that's like the down again. I think that's Higashi. Is it like Hanato or something? See, now I gotta look that up. I hope I'm wrong so I can get killed. If I'm wrong, I will be killed. Yeah, it is. Not okay. It is okay. So that's Kyo. So I was red the first time. But then whatever. So what is that's like red flower capital? Insert that Toho music meme. Yes. You're right. Okay, so that song's pretty good. What about this one? Okay, this one I didn't like. Okay, so there was 2 songs on that EP is what it's more like. It's less of an album and more of an EP that I actually like, so I'll keep it. Whatever. This next one's called Secret Garden. Now there's a song by Minimum Electric Design called Secret Garden that's a really good song. I bet there's no relation here though. Success. Hooray for Enkidu Gaming, dog. What else needs to be said? This is what needs to be said. Kintoki Gaming now. Kintoki is so cool. Except I didn't want to have to spend 50 tickets to get 2 of him and 1 Tuna and 1 Enkidu. Honestly, I would have hoped that I could have gotten him in like 2 tickets, but you know, it's whatever, dog. Now we have Kintoki. See, you can tell that he was a year 1 servant because all of his dialogue is really short. Nowadays, when you level up a servant, it reads you a whole paragraph, and then when you ascend them, they tell you their dissertation for their thesis, and you're just, oh my goodness, please shut up. And they're like, and then it's like giving an acceptance speech. I believe this is house. Yeah, this band usually makes house music. I kind of hope this, well, like I said, there's that Minimum Electric Design song. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Secret Garden. Tonerico banner next week, so that means you're not gonna have the $500 to get yourself that new internet because it's going to that instead. Bro only has to say that. Beady beady kuruna. It's like, okay, I get it there, a railgun. Give him the Lost Belt costume. Oh, I will. Believe you me, I will. I like when he says Golden Typhoon. And then he spins around.
せっかくのバージョンアップだ。もうちょいゴージャスに言っとくか。
They're all after my nuts. I hate giving servants nuts. Those are hard to get. Remember when we were at the nut deficit? I remember the nut deficit. I remember it so you don't have to. KFC, good enough for me. Doesn't KFC have like Beyond Chicken Nuggets or something like that? There's this grilled cheese. No, actually, it's more. Yeah, okay. So it's called I Heart. Well, I don't want to tell you because then if I tell you what the restaurant's called, then you'll be able to maybe suss out where I am using geolocations, like what happened to that one guy. But there's this restaurant that sells. There's a restaurant that sells macaroni and cheese in my area. And they sell macaroni cheese and grilled cheese as well, are the specialty items. And they have a vegan grilled cheese, which has vegan chowda, and it's on sourdough vegan bread. And I think it tastes awesome. Like, it is probably one of my favorite things to eat. Like, if I'm actually going to eat to have fun, I'm going to eat there. It does not get you full. You need to eat like 7 or 8 of those sandwiches to get full, but it tastes really good. Because for one, it's vegan cheese, so I don't get lactose intolerant stomach pain. And 2, it's vegan cheese, and I'm supposed to be a vegetarian, so then I could be like, see, look, I'm doing my part and eating even more of a restrictive diet. Check it out, guys. You know what I mean? It's like brownie points for my vegetarian powers that I get. Although my vegetarian powers is just that I can take as many naps as I want during the day, and then I'm still tired by the same time I normally go to bed. Anyway, they have it's a vegan patty melt is what they call it, and it has Beyond Burger on it and other stuff. And I wanted to order it, but whenever I don't eat Beyond Meat unless I'm the one that made it myself, because I get really, really stressed out. Like, I wanted to try the vegan patty melt, but unless I watched them make it, I don't want to get it. Because what if they just put a bunch of meat in it just to spite me? What if that's just a regular sausage patty and I take a bite and my head explodes? You know what I'm saying? So I have that fear. Which then brings us back to KFC, because like I haven't had KFC in probably like 20 years at this point. And then I don't think I don't know, maybe I could order mashed potatoes there. But like, I don't know. I would never order their Beyond Chicken just because of that fear. Kentucky Sexo.
いい夜だ。そう。くそったれなほどいい夜。こんな夜は大江の山の白い月を思い出す。
Now, I'm going to be real. You know, we're being real right now. I hoped that I was going to get 1 copy of Kentucky. I wasn't trying to get 2 copies of Kentucky and 1 copy of Enkidu before I got 1 copy of Tuna. So, yeah, that's that. I'm glad that we have Kentucky, but I didn't want it to come like this. And then you say you like to eat tofu every once in a while. Yeah, I like tofu. It's fun and squishy. Super. And did it taste good? Did it taste like you dropped it in dirt? One time I ordered from a vegan restaurant in my area, and the food came, and I was like, oh boy. And it came in a cardboard, it was like a cardboard box instead of like styrofoam, which I get more places do, you know, to try and be environmentally friendly. But it kind of looked like someone dropped it and then just gave it to me anyway. Like, it really looked bad. It tasted pretty good, but it looked really bad. Like, again, it looked like it was dropped and then given to me. And I never went there again. Not because, like, I was so grossed out by what they did. I just kind of forgot the restaurant existed until you just said that right there. This whole event happened a good 4 years ago. But yeah. That was the last time I got a tofu bowl. Kintoki Gaming. This is perfect because Kintoki later on is going to be a good servant to use for that one raid boss that's going to be happening during the Gura Gura event this year. Yay. But yes, you are right. That was the most sane vegan moment. But it's genuinely what I think about, like, all the time. Like, anytime... Okay, so another thing that happened, I ordered a Beyond meat. So it was, you know, plant-based meat. You know, fake meat for the people who don't eat meat. From a Cracker Barrel, and I was like sweating and in tears trying to like force myself to eat it. And then I asked my mom to take a bite, and she's like, I don't want to eat it. And I was like, well, it's either that or I'm gonna throw it away. And then she did, and she's like, I don't think this is meat. And then you said his skills are so basic, but he's still really good. Yes, it's one of those, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's kind of like, you know how whenever there's a mass extinction, crocodiles, they always survive in some shape or form because while they're basic, as in just a large reptile with a big mouth to eat, like, that's all they need. Like, they do the do and go all the way through. Despite being just a large reptile that eats things, their design is just so solid. Their gameplay is just unmatched. Where's Tuna? Oh, there he is. He's the crocodile, a fate grand order. I have so many of these. 1,002. What the moo? Tuna Gaming. Tuna Gaming. Why did I roll for Tuna Gaming? It's Tuna Gaming. What else needs to be said, dog? Like, this is literally Tuna Gaming. What else needs to be said? Coconut Head Gaming. That's his second channel where he uploads videos like top 10 video games and like videos of him ordering food and like going shopping and stuff like that. That's his second channel. On Tuna Gaming, it's mostly just Let's Plays. See here. This right here is Coconut Head Gaming. This is Tuna Gaming. And that's the ascension that I keep him in, is in Tuna Gaming. I didn't change this one down here, hang on. There we go. Well, that'll do her, Luigi, is what we would normally say. Oh my goodness, okay, so how are we gonna pull this one off? If you thought we were done rolling, put a grenade in your pocket and pull out the pin and blow yourself up. Because we have more rolling to do. Alright, strap in, everybody, strap in. But first, before we strap in, we gotta do 2 other things first. Get away from me, I don't care about that. We gotta do 2 things first. Dante from DMC. If people are talking about DMC, as in Devil May Cry, I bet there are a lot of awkward moments where, like, if you're talking to an internet personality, they think you're talking about, like, copyright DMC. Let's do this real quick. We gotta burn some AP. Alright. Okay, see, I'm saying that. Bleh. I say that because I've seen it happen before. Someone was talking about DMC, as in Devil May Cry, and they're like, oh, DMC, and they paused the music they were playing on stream because they thought they were telling them that it's, like, copyrightable music they were playing. And I thought that was really funny. And no one commented on anything because they probably weren't trying to make the streamer feel like a dummy. But I don't know, I think about that, and I thought that was really funny. I actually left the stream after that because I thought, well, they're not going to be able to do anything funnier than that. Like, bro has peaked. I will never see them do anything as funny as that. Like, they misunderstood and did something kind of drastic, and no one corrected them on it because they didn't want to make them feel awkward. And I was like, I never have to watch you again. Like, you have done the funniest thing you could have ever done. And yeah, I haven't watched that streamer since then. Because again, I genuinely feel like they could never do anything funnier than that. Like, that was hilarious. Listen, dog, you got like one chance. Well, actually, you have a lot of chances to make me laugh and keep coming by. But once you've done the thing that I deem like you can never be funnier than that, you'll simply just never see me again as a content creator. Like, I'm sorry. You've done it, dog. You made me laugh really, really hard. I have no reason to ever see you again. And then you blow up. Wait, I got a message. What is this? Oh, okay. Well, I see what that is. You know, I ordered Legos recently. Yeah, big shock. And they forgot a piece, and I sent the guy an email saying, hey, bro, like, you forgot a piece. Can you send it to me? And I sent that. What day is it? It's like Monday. I sent that on, I think, Friday. And they still haven't gotten back to me, and I'm kind of scared. Like, Scoop, what if they just don't give it to me? What if I just don't get that one piece that I needed? That was actually a specialty piece, and I kind of actually need it to do what I want to do. And like, by not having it, it's impeding my progress on something I was going to build. Like, what if they're just a terrible, evil person? You saw a big Lego car? Did you smell the seat? This song goes kind of hard. Seat smelling aside, this song goes pretty hard. Hang on. I got emailed a tracking number, so now I gotta put it into the shop app. Why? Well, you know, so I can keep up with when it comes. Although PayPal does that now, which I think is really annoying. And I bet you're thinking, why? Well, I don't know. I just don't really like getting alerts from PayPal and them telling me that a package was delivered or that it's in transit or whatever. Because whenever I see a PayPal notification, it kind of, like, neuron activates and I get kind of scared thinking, what did I buy? I don't remember buying anything. And then I see, oh, it's just trying to tell me, oh, it's just telling me, you know, that my package is here. And then, like, I just, like, think, oh, okay, well, that's cool, I guess. Yeah, that's actually just it. I just kind of don't like getting notifications from PayPal because it makes me think I bought something, and then I'm like, I didn't buy anything, and I get kind of scared. Literally happens several times a day, every day. At least lately, because I have a lot of packages coming. Yes, that makes it sound like I'm spending a lot of money, because I am. But yes, it's a bunch of small packages, because it's more of a bunch of smaller, like, specialty Lego pieces that I was looking to buy. This isn't about that, dog. This isn't about that. What this is about is that I'm tired of getting spooked by PayPal. They don't have to keep doing this to me. Okay, so now we have, like, what, an hour to do all of our rolling, right? Yeah, we have 2 hours. Okay, cool. So now it's time for us to go and do some rolling, dog. See, look at this fool right here. We're not rolling for them. Or them. Or them. Or them. Da Vinci? Or them. Or them. Or them. Or them. Or them. Those are rolling here. Featuring Dante from the Divine Comedy series. See, now that's funny. Okay, looks like we didn't get a copy. Let's give it up for round 2. Round 2. Okay, looks like we didn't get a copy. Let's give it up for round 3. Round 300. Who's this? Oh, cool, we got one. Well, see, I have, so the male Hakuno, I think I have NP 7 or 8. And this one's only NP 1, but now she's NP 2. Round 4. Let's give it up for round 4. Man, who's this? Hey, again. Get off the screen. What? Hey, again. Oh! The cool one! It's all, you know, I'm just paying my dues. I had to spend all that time rolling for Tuna. And I'm just getting my just desserts. So now she's in P3. We need 2 more. Round 6, or is it 5? Hey, Black Bart. Well, see, honey, you pick one of them, and then you have to do a special quest, and then you're able to pick another one. So you can't have both unless you know, beat it and then do the special quest. And then you can have both. But initially, yeah, you can't have both. See, now this is the luck that we normally expect when you're trying to get Hakuno. or their lack of luck. You're gonna pick the girl one first? Yeah, you and everyone else said that. But me, I'm real. Real something. Real something. Because you get both. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Man, my boss texted me, and I'll respond to their text message here in a minute. Time for Happy Tabby. Yeah, Happy Tabby would be pretty cool. What is this? Burn. Oh my goodness, I still have so many of these. We love this game. And by this game, I mean EXP and this part of it. Fired already? Kind of. Greatですよ。このカード。Effectively, they're saying that, so, like I said earlier, the internet was out at the place. So they wanted me to come in on Wednesday. But now, ooh, super. But they said the internet's working again. So they want me to come in tomorrow. So I can do the computer training and then come in on Wednesday to learn how to use the register. And honestly, I should say yes. But part of me is all like, no. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's whatever. It's cool though, because that means that if I do this, that I wouldn't have to come in until like 5:30 on Wednesday. So then that means I could go to my tattoo artist and they could do some work on that oddish tattoo that I got, because a lot of the ink's faded. It's done healing, so I need to go and get the touch-up done. And then I can go at like noon, and then I still have time to like go to work and not be ugly. So yeah, you know, like, this sounds like a good idea on paper, but like, what if I just ruin it? What if I just say, no, I don't want to go until Wednesday. Die. You know, what if I do that? What if I'm just mean? What if I'm just evil? What if I just like cover myself in oil, light myself on fire, and go and just like hold someone while I burn to death and burn them to death with me? You know what I'm saying? Greatですよ、このカード。I mean, I fully anticipated having to go to work today. Like, I was all ready and like got my whole day ready, mentally anticipating, yep, first day at work. And then, you know, I couldn't go. So like, yeah, no, do I work full time? Nah, bro, they got me working like 4 hours a day. Like, I just kind of go in, get my bread and leave. So like, it would be from like 2 to 6 tomorrow. And it's like something light, you know, just like a little light workage. Nothing too heavy. Every day. I don't know. They really haven't they haven't given me a schedule yet. It's just kind of like they've been telling me, yeah, come on this day. And I'm like, okay. Listen, I live like really, really close. Really, really close. So I think that they're like taking advantage of that, because they can tell me like 5 minutes before my shift to come in. And if I drive, I will get there with 3 minutes to spare. Like, it is a 2-minute drive. If that, like, there's a song that I listen to when I drive to work that's 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And I usually get there and sometimes I have to sit there and wait another minute before like the song is over. Like I live really close to this place, so they're just kind of like, yeah, just have that plant come in whenever we tell them, They can just like show up and be here at the drop of a dime. They might break my bones. I mean, yeah, they might. Yeah, what if I go tomorrow and they just start hitting me with a brick? Yeah, what if it's just brick abuse and they're just gonna hurt me really bad when I go in tomorrow? Maybe this is a sign. Maybe I should just like retreat. Maybe I should just cower in fear and pretend like I'm the only one in the world. Okay, you know what we're gonna do next? Nothing. That's not true. We're gonna do something. Back to summoning. We got rid of 400 CEs. We just need 2 more copies. Them dogs be barking. Someone get the net. Jekyll? Ushiwakamaru? Jinkei? Arash? Oh, what? Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Well, anyway. Wait a minute, I have this full now? Can't win to lose, can you? Here, Carmilla, have a little something to eat. I said it last time when I rolled those 3 copies of her. I really don't like how she's pulling a wedgie out in this art. Like, it's not bad art, but like, she just seems kind of nasty to be doing that. Super. Like, if I saw someone and they were just like standing there and they were pulling their swimwear out of their butt, I'd be like, oh, gross. Like, at least try and do that where no one's looking. Like, stop digging in your booty in front of the audience. Super. But again, maybe I'm just like in the wrong. Maybe I'm just ugly. Success. Maybe I don't understand how things work and that's just normal. I almost said human, but she's a vampire. Maybe that's just normal vampire behavior. It's like this one time I was watching a stream and it was for a Smash tournament and they had a player cam and the 2 players were talking about the stage pick and one of them whose back was directly to the camera, like the camera picked up the entire thing but they were like scratching their butt and it's like, dog, do you really have to do that like right now? Like, do you not realize that the camera is pointed directly at you and that we all just saw you do that? Like, I don't know. Maybe, again, I could just totally be in the wrong, but I don't know. I wouldn't really want to be caught doing something like that. Also, I really wouldn't want to do something like that if I was actively playing a game. Like, you gotta touch your controller after that with your poopy fingers and like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just seems gross. But I guess that's just normal Smash Brothers enthusiast behavior. And no one said anything either. Like, it was a pretty big stream. Like, there were a lot of people watching that Smash stream, and no one commented on the fact that Bro did that. But then again, what could they have done? Could they have said, like, hey, dog, like, he just did that. Let's kill him. You know what I mean? Like, they really can't, like, if it was pointed out, it's not like they could have done anything. They couldn't, like, ban them. They couldn't have said, like, okay, he needs to lose a tournament. We just saw Bro doing that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't condone such behavior, but I also understand there's really nothing you can do. Like, it's just like, well, whatever, I guess. Reminds me of when I was working at that gas and electric company. It was some years ago, because it was the managers who were telling me this story. And they were saying that there was this time where this family had come and they were setting up how some legal action would work, because the person who owned the home, which was this lady's husband, they were going to die of cancer. Like, it was like they were coming towards the end. Like, it was kind of over for them. And they were just setting it up so that when they passed away, all the electrical whatever would go into their wife's name so they wouldn't have any problems and like have to jump through any legal hoops with the whole legal rights or whatever. And then I guess bro was indecisive about something, and the wife said, "Man, why are you being so indecisive? You're gonna die anyway." And that really hurt bro's feelings, and they had to go to the car and think about their mortality. And everyone who was there was like, "Man, your wife is terrible." And she went to the bathroom while the husband was like thinking about how what their wife said was really insensitive and terrible. And she came back and she had toilet paper at the bottom of her shoe, like cartoonishly just toilet paper on the bottom of her shoe. Just a trail falling behind her. Not like a super long one, like it was still connected. But she had like the classic cartoon, like, "Oh, bro's gross. He just left the bathroom with toilet paper on the bottom of their shoe." And because of how rude and just mean she was, like, in that one specific instance, they didn't tell her. And then, you know, eventually she noticed and was, of course, like, visibly embarrassed, and then it did whatever. What was the point of that story? I don't know. I kind of forgot and just kind of started talking about Hector. Man. I gotta sneeze.
Not forgetting. Be shaking.
I'll text my boss back after we get the last 2 copies of Hakuno. Hakuno-chan. Man, that means I don't really get to take a nap today. I was gonna take one after we finish streaming on my sleepy head beat. But I guess it doesn't matter if I don't have to go in until the afternoon. Today, desu yo, kono kaedo. Today, desu yo, kono kaedo. Yeah, I'll go into work tomorrow. I need the bread. Like, again, like I keep saying, I fully anticipated working today. So now that I got to have another day off, all of a sudden I'm like, what if I just don't work? What if I just die instead? What if I just like go lay out in the middle of the road and paint myself the same color as the road so that someone just runs me over and I die? But I don't want to have that mentality because it's kind of self-destructive, and like, why would I want to do that? Like, you know what I mean? So I guess my neat life comes to an end tomorrow instead of Wednesday. We snog. This takes forever. This is why I've been avoiding doing this, but there's only what? There's still like 7 days, right, left before these raid ups end. Oops, I just changed the size of the game. Let's see if I can't get it right. Oh no, the whole game's gone now. There we go. There we go. Good as new. Good as new. Good as new. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to text my boss and tell them that I can come in when they said I could. And then I'm going to text my tattoo artist and see if I can go in on Wednesday before I go to work. I can do this. I can do this. That's the 3-step plan, man. That's the 3-step plan. Great ですよ、このカード. I wish Josuke was here to see this. They'd love Fate Grand Order. I have work today. Man, I had to slap you in the nuts. Have you not been following the story? I was supposed to have work today, but the internet was out, and I wasn't supposed to come in till Wednesday. And then today, which is Monday, and currently Monday right now in my time zone, boss just texted me saying the internet's back and they want me to come in on Tuesday instead of Wednesday, and also come in on Wednesday. And my whole thing is that I've just been debating on what it is that I want to do. Do I want to just go in on Wednesday and say throw caution to the wind, or do I want to actually just hurry up and just rip the band-aid off and start working? And you know what? I think I should really just rip the band-aid off and start working. Goes in the right ear and comes out the left. Makes sense, I guess. Understandable. Alright, cool. We've gotten rid of 500 of these things. Something's on my mind. Let's go here real quick. Let's go ahead and burn some of these while we're ahead, meaning these two couple of guys. You know, might as well do this before we have to do it so we can roll as many times as physically possible. My stomach is kind of starting to kill me. Bro said my stomach's killing me. Shouldn't have eaten that bomb. Explodes. Well, that's just Metal Gear Ground Zeroes. Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. It's like, oh, I'm full of bomb. What? Explodes. 2 more to go. Were you still trying to get NP whatever to try and get level 120 of Hakuno-chan? Or did you give up on those streams? I know you were talking about it one time, and then you asked me to do the math on how many you were going to need, and then I did. You've already done it? Huh. I guess I was just asleep when it happened. Hey, we got her. You DM'd me about it? That's crazy. You know that one, the Index movie with the elevator to the moon, and how they were talking to Index about it and they mentioned it, and then she's like, there's an elevator to the moon? And then he's like, yes, it's been there this whole time. It's always been there. And then she's like, are you sure? And then they just kind of edited it into a bunch of different scenes. Like all the big scenes in the show, they just edited it into the background so that it was there. Because, you know, it's a movie exclusive thing. And then she says, that's crazy. He's like, and then Toma's like, you're supposed to have, you know, infallible memory. How do you not remember that? And then she's like, it must be the one exception. That's what happened there. Sweet. The last copy. This song is pretty good. Yay. Well, I guess that's about that, huh? This is the last track on this album. I think what's going to happen next is that I'm going to go ahead and I think we'll call it quits after this song. And then I'm going to have to do some realistic stuff such as north, south, east, and west. And messaging back my boss, contacting my tattoo artist, doing some other foolish things I need to take care of. And then if after that it's not like a disgustingly late time, we're gonna start playing Pokemon Crystal on stream more, because we've only did it on my birthday and then I just never did it again. But I want to make that something we do more often. I want to actually play through the game. Wow, shocker, right? I want to play Pokemon Crystal. So yeah, I'm going to do that. We are going to play that game. It's just been, I don't know, I feel like I've had to do a bunch of stuff with this. Like, I've just been living life and haven't felt like playing video games, and then we had to finish grinding with this game, and then after that, I don't know what happened. Like, yeah, I don't know, I don't have any, like, I don't have any excuses. Like, literally, I have nothing going on, dog. Like, I am just full of hollow excuses. Just full of hot gas like plankton. But I want that to change. So going forward, until the next FGO event that I need to grind on, we're going to be doing a lot of Pokemon Crystal. And then I want us to get back into our Pikmin 2 Friday gaming. But for now, I kind of want to go and take a nap. I don't need to take a nap. I don't. I really don't. It's just going to make my sleeping schedule even worse. And then I'm going to, I don't know, be feeling funky tomorrow when I got to go to work. But, like, I don't know, dog. Like, a nap is looking mighty tasty right about now. So I'll figure it out later. For now, though, I think this is as far as I can go before my legs give out. So, as per usual, you can't see it, but I'm making a heart with my hands because I heart you. Yes, you, for coming all the way through. So thank you. You can check this out here. This heart hand hands the heart to you all the way from the door and even more, a triple time over. You know the score. I'll see you later, alligators, and after a while, you crocodiles.